Hello, my dear students. I am Raj Kalia, working with Brindavan Group of Institutions, Bangalore. Working for you people in the free time so that you can enjoy the benefit, you can learn math properly. Our today topic is allied angles. I will put short video. I will try to make it shortest. Learn it properly, otherwise you won't be able to do this unit. I will tell you the meaning and how to twist briefly, not going to discuss with you people in depth. Now the meaning of allied angle is quite simple. Allied angle means you can straight away say twisted angles. Twisted angles. Now twisted angles means suppose we are given an angle of 60 degree. I will put it as 180 plus 60 or 180 minus 60. So this is what we called allied. I have changed it from 60 to 180 plus 60 or 180 minus 60. This change is called allied angle. This change is called a allied angle. See, so simple is the definition. Do not go in depth right now. Learn a little bit, then we will see. I want to change given angle to like that 180 plus minus 180, like that. So we call it as twisted, we call it as allied angles. Now see how many allied angles are possible. If given angle is theta, I can put it as plus minus theta. We call it as allied angles. So theta is already there if I write plus theta. When I twist it to minus theta, say for example it is 30 degree, I put it to minus 30. I will call it as allied angle. That is twisted angle. Then to theta I can change it to 90 plus minus theta. To theta 180 plus minus theta. Theta 270 plus minus theta. Fifth, theta 360 plus minus theta. So these are all allied angles. Why we are going with the plus minus or 90, 180, 270, 360? Because we have four quadrants. 0 to 90 first quadrant, 90 to 180 second quadrant, 180 to 270 third quadrant, 270 to 360 fourth quadrant. So because of that, we are putting the angles with 90 plus minus, 180 plus minus, 270 plus minus, 360 plus minus. And first one is theta to directly plus minus, means if theta is in this way, we call it as positive. When we move it downward, we call it as minus theta. Here it is theta, then it's minus theta. That is also the twisted angle. So like that there are overall 5 twisted angles. Theta to plus minus theta, theta to 90 plus minus, theta to 180 plus minus, theta to 270 plus minus, theta to 360 plus minus. These angles are called allied angles. How to find their value, that I will teach you. Before that, you learn one more line. If changes, this is very, very important. If changes with 90 or 270, 90 plus minus, or 270 plus minus theta. Be careful here about the angles, it's 90 and 270 only, not for the others, theta to plus minus theta, 180 and 360. It's only for 90 and 270. You have to learn add co if. IFF means if and only if. It is not there in the beginning. It is not there in the beginning. Remove co. If it is there in the beginning. If it is there, remove it. If it is not there, then add it. See the meaning of this. Tangent theta. I am writing it as 90 minus theta. Tangent theta, say tangent 90 minus theta. How I can change it to theta? See now it changes with 90. It means what we have to do? Add co if it is not there in the beginning, remove co if it is there in the beginning. Here see the beginning. It's not with co, it is tangent. Thus I have to put co, that is cotangent. Theta. So tangent 90 minus theta is same as cotangent theta. So we can write it as tan theta and cot theta also. One more easy example. Suppose I have cosine. Better to write sine. Sine 90 plus theta. Changes with 90. See in the beginning. No co is there. Put co. It will give us cosine, that is cos. It will give us cosine theta, that is cos theta. So like that we can convert and we can find the value. For example here, sine 120 degree. I do not know the value of sine 120 degree. We know the values of 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90. 120 I do not know. What I will do? I will write it as sine 90 plus 30. Now changes with the 90. Add co. It will come out to be cosine 30. So then value of cos 30 I know, that is root 3 by 2. So like that I have got the value of sine 120 as root 3 by 2. I have got the value of sine 120 as root 3 by 2. Like that we can find the higher angles with the allied angles. So keep it in mind, these are the allied angles. One or two changes I have told you, and this line is very important. If change is with 90 plus minus or 270 plus minus, add co if it is not there in the beginning, remove co if it is there in the beginning. And for 180, for theta to theta plus minus theta, for theta to plus minus theta, theta to 180, theta to 180 plus minus theta, theta to 360 plus minus theta, no co-rule is there. No co-rule means there is no add co, remove co. For theta to plus minus theta, theta to 180 plus minus theta, theta to 360 plus minus theta, no co-rule is there. Then lastly, put the sign according to quadrant. Put the sign according to quadrant. Put sign according to quadrant. There are 4 quadrants. First quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant. In first quadrant, all positive. Second quadrant, sine and its reciprocal cosecant positive. Third quadrant, tan and its reciprocal cot positive. Fourth, cos and its reciprocal secant positive. Others are negative. So you can learn ASTC. A for all positive. S for sine and its reciprocal. Positive. T for tan and its reciprocal. Positive. Or even you can write its reciprocal right here, cosecant tan and its reciprocal cot, positive remaining negative. C, cos and its reciprocal, and its reciprocal. Secant, positive and remaining negative. These are the positive and remaining negative. I think this I have done already. How to put sign in the quadrant. First quadrant is from 0 to 90. Second quadrant is 90 to 180. Third quadrant is 180 to 270. Fourth quadrant is 270 to 360. So these are the quadrants. and you have to learn ASTC, that is all sine tan cos. All means all the t ratios, all 6 t ratios. S means sine and its reciprocal cosecant, positive. T for tan and its reciprocal cot, positive. C for cos and its reciprocal secant, positive, remaining negative. So learn it for the next to solve the sums. Without learning this, you won't be able to solve it. One step is left. If angle is more than 360, if angle is greater than 360, subtract 360. Subtract 360 from the angle. There is no change in its value. There is no change in its value. So with this, I would like to finish the video today. Whatsoever I have written, each and every line is very, very important, and all are the concepts I have written for the allied angles. If you know these concepts, you will be able to solve the next chapter and even all the allied angles very, very easily. So at last, again my request is, if you like the video, kindly subscribe and put the icon bell and like it. That's it today. Good night.